I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto almost daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin update. We talked about this falling wedge, 65% chance of a breakout to the upside, and we did. Got that. Bitcoin bulls broke out higher. Now, you see that the price action came down and put in a higher low and then a higher high and then got completely rejected. At the same exact time that the stock market got completely rejected. And so we were waiting on this. You had some upside initially. After the markets opened, you had a correction. And so now, futures still open. You just need a bullish retest. Just need a bullish retest here. And then there's upside ideas as long as this happens for Bitcoin. But we want to talk about what's in the way, what's standing in the way of Bitcoin higher prices. So if we go over here, this previous resistance level, right? This was the ceiling, rejected. Over here was the ceiling, rejected. So here's your resistance level. Here you are, price action below that level. If the bulls are unable to break above this resistance, there's a good chance you come down to this support level. You always assume that the price action continues in the pattern until it doesn't. It would be bullish to see a breakout and flip at this level, and then you're looking for a run, and you'll see potentially Bitcoin test 25,200 again, where again that's the big test for the Bitcoin bulls. If we look at the weekly chart, we've been talking about this level, we've been talking about these ideas. So you've got previous resistance is still resistance, it's a ceiling, and then the 50 on the weekly and the 200 death cross right there. Got to flip this level. You want to see 28,500, 30,000 or higher, you got to flip this level. Big test, right? So this is make or break for the bulls right here at this level, right? You get a rejection, or worst case scenario is a breakdown of this support level right around 22,600. You're looking for 20, you could see $20,000 Bitcoin again. Start back over. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person been watching your videos. I turned 5,000 into 40,000 the past 6 months. This person's up to $122,000 in Bitcoin, 6 figures portfolio, right? If you have a 6-figure portfolio now, you will be a millionaire. As long as you follow these ideas, you take profits, you need to make the most of the easy money like we've been seeing on Kucoin with these bangers, Banger Central. Here, look at Kucoin, 370%, 229%, 46, 33, 28, 24, 21, 20, 20, 20. To this person, started out with $1,400, turned it into $29,000. Right now, for 1 week, we're lowering the prices, rock bottom fees to join the group, $200 off, lowest price ever, plus 60% off. Go over to my website, cryptorev.net. Join. Listen, if you have any questions, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. Again, we're in a lot of the small cap bangers. Triple digit gains all across the board. You've got to be in the right coins. Now, I want to paint a picture for you, what's going on in crypto, okay? And so just understand like how this makes probably most people feel. Robinhood just got hit up by the SEC over crypto listings and custody. So again, the SEC taking aim at cryptocurrency. Forbes came out with this article basically saying that last year, as the crypto markets were struggling to regain their footing, the biggest crypto exchange quietly moved 1.8 billion of collateral meant to back its customers' stable coins, and they put the assets in other undisclosed uses. Forbes is basically calling out Binance for having a bunch of its coins, BUSD, uncollateralized. Right? Binance comes out immediately and denied these claims by Forbes. Obviously, FTX denied everything too. Who doesn't deny? Luna denied everything. I think what you have here is the SEC just jumping on top of what could be a major debacle and making sure that Binance just didn't get out of control or carried away. Binance is the largest exchange by far. Very important that we do not see anything happen to the largest exchange in crypto, right? Obviously, their BUSD, actually, Coinbase is freezing trading, or they're going to stop trading, allowing trades BUSD. Obviously, BUSD market cap has seen a huge decline, and you've seen USDT making gains as far as the amount that exists. And it just comes out and says, hey, we're hoping they don't hit us with these charges. Ultimately, you have to ask yourself, you got US government regulation coming for crypto, right? You got to pay close attention to this. The X factor is this regulation. Like, what's it going to be like? How stringent is it going to be? How strict is it going to be? Who call out every single security and the Fed? How are they going to handle rate hikes? There's all this stuff, obviously, that has continued to hurt the market over time. Obviously, we put in a nice bounce from $16,000 Bitcoin up here to where we're at, close to 23,500. But the Fed, if they continue these rate hikes, and I mean, you just have to doubt the United States economy's strength right now when the prices of everything just continue to go higher and higher and higher, right? So all of these news factors, including what's going on in the Ukraine, are a concern for everybody. Markets, there's some uncertainty in the markets, probably a lot of uncertainty. And you're probably feeling this way now, right? Well, what's going to happen with this? What's going to happen with this? The important thing is not to be scared of the news, because it's nothing you can control. It's this gray cloud that is floating overhead, and it's always there in some shape or form. We can't control it, and so what you do is you plan for it, right? So have a plan. Hey, if this happens, the worst case scenario, I'm going to do this, and write it down. Because when things happen or seemingly start to happen, you have a plan, and so you're not. And when you're frantic and you're trying to figure things out, you maybe make mistakes. And so go through and write down, here's how I'm going to handle if this happens, if this happens. A lot of these ideas that we're talking about, how are you going to make sure that everything's safe and you've taken the proper precautions as far as cryptocurrency goes and your investments? Go through and come up with these ideas, make sure to solidify them and write them down on your whiteboards. XY, the dollar index. So the hopium for the markets right now is you've got this rising wedge, working higher, running into key resistance, and now a breakdown, and it has started to get rejected. A breakdown of this rising wedge would give dollar weakness. Seemingly, you could see market strength or Bitcoin strength based on these ideas. Most important thing is to understand that there is, hey, here's another sign that you could see some strength in the market. This has not been amazing. We're looking for a breakout of this 68% chance this breaks higher. It did. It broke out and then it got rejected hard. What happened to Bitcoin? Rejected hard. Same exact thing. Following each other clearly. You need you need the stock market to come in and buy this thing up to pull Bitcoin higher. I remember they have very similar high, low, higher, higher, low. Same thing as Bitcoin. High, low, higher, higher, low. Same macro patterns. They're not exactly the same, but they're the same macro patterns. And so I've got time. I mean, as far as, well, what's the Fed going to do? I mean, you've got 3.5 weeks until Fed comes out with their next rate hike, right? So you do have some time. You just don't want any more negative news to pull these markets back right now because it's at a very pivotal point. I posted LDO. This is a liquid staking coin. This setup on January the 6th. LDO broke out of this falling wedge. I posted it in group. Then we posted updates about 14 times in group for other entry ideas, all the way up here, 163% gains. Now it took 7 weeks. LDO is a liquid staking solution for Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, Polkadot, and KSM. I got 15 thank you DMs across a couple social media platforms because dude, you're in a coin that runs up 160%. We're constantly updating people about it. Most people may not even know about it. See, LDO starting to move. LDO needs to break the bottom neckline repeatedly. LDO has a network upgrade. LDO, this is in the group. These are posts. LDO is moving. It's called moving so many times. Like, how do you miss these points? Now, we know that we do very well in the group. What does Justin Sun know? LDO. Justin Sun has again staked 88,000 Ethereum. 144 million, again staked, so through Lido. Previously, he staked about 200,000 Ethereum. His address, his personal stake ETH has exceeded 288,000, which is about 470 million US dollars in LDO. Why? If you go to this website up here, you can see, you just Google it, you can see the liquid staking total value locked rankings at the top. Anybody? LDO. You have to understand that there's a lot of things going on a technical side, also on a fundamental side. And so that's why I had to break down everything and explain liquid staking to the group. But you've got to be in the right coins. And clearly, Justin Sun, I mean, you can been through a lot with Justin Sun. He's been a character in crypto. And he's still here. He's still here. He didn't end up like Sam Bankman-Fried yet. But he's clearly, if he's got $470 million worth of ETH staked, doing something right. That's all there is to it. You can't argue with that. But make sure and do your research on these coins. Be in the biggest bangers. But find good technical setups. Then find good news, and you'll find your strongest coins, which we've talked about a few over the past few days, where you could see continuous upside. And so, again, I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys like the channel, subscribe, the like button, the comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.